Do you hear that sound? I'll show you what that sound is. Notice the buckets that are slowly filling with water. Then notice the fucking hole in my ceiling. I don't know if I've said this yet in a vlog or anything, or if I did, if I downplayed it. Over a week ago, my ceiling blew out in a bubble and exploded down, nearly wrecking almost all of the electronics that you would have in our kitchen. So throughout the week, maintenance had been in, and they put in a call for contractors to come in and remove the ice from the roof, which was apparently what was causing this issue. The contractors declined doing the work, which has left it with lethal icicles that, should they fall from a height of, I'm guesstimating, about 30 to 40 feet, would impale and kill somebody quite easily. Unfortunately, they're above my back door, as well as my boiler room, both of which have to be accessed continuously by maintenance, of whom have to refuse the work and not go in there because they're afraid of getting killed, because they're obviously melting as we speak and could break off at any moment. So that was bad, but it stopped leaking inside my apartment so much, except in my roommate's room, where it was leaking through the windowsill as well. Also, the windowsill I'm standing in front of is also leaking continuously. So this gets followed up by today I come downstairs to half my kitchen being covered in a puddle of water, throwing buckets under, and no one would answer my calls, so I ran over to the rental office and told them what was going on. I mean, it's leaking through the walls. I can hear it running inside the walls, and the upsetting thing about this is that I called them for well over a week, multiple times, explaining the situation, and when I went in there, no one knew what I was talking about when I had spoken directly to them, and that was disheartening in so many ways, and really, it showed me just how much the company that I rent from doesn't give a fuck about me. Thankfully, I have a very nice maintenance guy who genuinely seems to care about the people who live in his building and has come in to, assess damage, make reports, and mostly console me because I'm freaking out as my house is falling to pieces and I'm afraid that, it's gonna start leaking in areas that I can't protect things. The list of things that can go wrong with this kind of perpetual running water is horrifying to me, and I realize, this is not a fun vlog, this is not a fun topic, but this is me getting my feelings out. It's them who have to pay to fix it, but no one cared enough until it was causing them enough damage to make it worth their time to deal with me. What does that say about a company? That I don't fucking matter until it's gonna be your problem. Aren't I the person who makes you money because I pay you every month to live here? Shouldn't that mean that I matter at least a little bit? That you would care enough to show up once to check? So that's what's going on in my day today. Yay. Okay, I've calmed down a little so I can explain the situation a little bit better. Essentially, for the past many months, we've been having water issues in this apartment. Not related to the roof issue, just water issues in the lines, leaky taps. It is a building that's reaching just over 40 years old. It's understandable that it has some issues. And some things have to be dealt with. So the maintenance guy, of whom has been a blessing to us, has been in and out of this place for weeks and weeks dealing with different issues. Then came the ice damming on the roof, which has caused a split between my boiler room and my main building because I live in a 2-story condo. Actually, the room that I'm sitting in right now, the water is running inside the walls. It's actually pooling out into the room in front of me here, which is my roommate's bedroom, causing leaking in there, and then pooling down, actually hitting the joist where you saw the hole, spreading out one direction to go over the window, the other direction to go out through my cupboards and through the hole in the ceiling, meaning there's extensive damage in the 2 levels of the building. I guess we will be moved out very quickly. I called the head office to see what could be done, and they very quickly got back to me stating that this was completely inappropriate, that we had been put off so long and that nothing could have been done. So they are trying to rectify the situation, and they're trying to find us a new apartment that we can move into very quickly, and hopefully, things will get better. Because of all this happening, I doubt that I'll be online for a little bit. Actually, once I'm done filming this, I probably gotta start packing. It was not the best timing, but it's the one we got, so it's very likely that the next time I see you guys, I will probably be living somewhere else because they are very keen on having us move out as quickly as possible so they can start renovation and start tearing the walls open. So that's what's happening now. I know it probably seems a little odd that I was so panicky about a hole in my ceiling. It's far from the first thing that's gone wrong with our apartment. Our apartment has screwy floors, the cupboards don't close properly, we have problems locking some of the doors, the main door is perpetually an issue. More than once, my roommate's door would just break out of nowhere. Had problems with taps all over the place. Kinda seems like we're gonna get screwed over in this deal because they have no 3-bedroom apartments to replace this one with. I'm very tired. I've been awake for over 24 hours now dealing with all of this, and I think I'm gonna quickly edit this and upload, and then I'm going to sleep because I can't stay awake anymore. I'm sorry this wasn't a fun and exciting vlog filled with happy things, but this one kind of had to be made so I could get my feelings out, deal with some emotions. Thanks for listening. I appreciate it. Stay dry, and I hope you guys are having a better day than I am.